Welcome to Eagle Vision for Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. I'm Deanna, and today's top story highlights our Mayor's Youth Council as they wrap up the animal shelter fundraiser.
Good morning, Horn Lake High. We're here with our Mr. Giant Teddy Bear to see who has won the prize for the animal shelter fundraiser. And we're going to draw a name out of this large group of names. All right, so the winner of the Giant Teddy Bear and the $50 Amazon gift card is Kasia Kelson. Congratulations, Kasia.
Yes.
It is a sleepy Tuesday morning fresh off of a 4-day weekend. Most students would just choose to not be here right now, but we are here educating in the building. Yes. Coach, are you feeling angry this morning? I'm furious.
Yes, because this is a rant session. I am mad. I am so mad.
Okay. Finding a phone charger when you need one in a hurry. Have I struck a nerve yet? Right out of the gate.
Can I call in a special guest? Because this guy, go ahead, bring him in.
You gotta come quicker.
Come on, bring him in. This was his morning.
There is a phone charger missing from E9. It was behind my desk, plugged into my power strip, and I forgot to charge my phone last night. And I come into work, I have 19% battery, and my phone charger is not there.
Yeah.
Now, students, Deanna behind the camera here, if y'all need a charger bad enough, will you not just grab whatever you can find available?
I'm sure someone did.
Look at this
Of course
guy.
they will.
Look at this guy. He looks like the mad emoji on the phone.
I don't know. He's got a little bit of a grin with it. So
It's an evil grin.
One of my children, I'm not going to say which one, Keelan, will literally take anyone's charger, block, cable.
Yeah.
She will not care. If there's a cable that's loose, that's not tied down with a concrete block, she will straight up steal it. It will be found in her bed, in a drawer, and then she loses that cable and she needs somebody else's cable.
Sound like a whooping coming.
It doesn't even bother her. It doesn't even faze her.
Dang.
She'll find somebody's cable.
That's gangster.
Daddy's gonna buy more cables and blocks. It's just the way she figures it. It makes me furious.
Yeah.
Putting together flat pack furniture.
Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I don't put stuff together. Like if there's ever an option to pay money to have somebody else put it together, I will pay it. I don't care. Consider it part of the price, whatever. Like I don't. When my kids were little and people used to give them stuff that had to be put together, I'd just be like with my hands up, like really? Like that's what we doing this Christmas?
Waiting for someone in the grocery line who is nickel and diming the receipt. Now this is the person who comes up in the line and they're going line item by line item.
People do that?
Yes.
Really?
Trying to fight for every dime and penny.
Really?
That they can't account for. This was on sale for 2 for 1. And now I understand if it's some big, but if you've got a whole grocery cart full of items, and there's 3 people in line, and you just want to check out and go home.
For sure.
It's just.
For sure. My thing is, and people might not do it anymore because it seems like all the self-checkouts are like this, but they pull up to the self-checkout knowing it's supposed to be like a 5, 10 item, 15 max item, and they pull up with a full cart and they just
a truckload.
Yeah.
A truckload of groceries.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2. I've had somebody pull up in front of me before with 2 full baskets.
Yeah.
Deanna.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Changing the world here.
All right, this one's going to get me in trouble with my wife, but you've sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta draw a line and say, all right, the battle's happening today. I might lose, but the battle's happening today.
Deanna's face tells me, Mr. Lewis, you might be stepping on a landmine. You might not want to. Having to re-explain a TV or movie plot to your significant other when they come in the room halfway through a show.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's happening? Who is this? What are they?
Yeah.
What is? And it's happened to me before where it's a episode series, and I'm like episode 4 or 5, Deanna.
Yeah.
I don't have time to re-explain all of these people.
I think that's a main thing.
Yeah, I think I might be on the other side of this. I feel like I do this unless it's a Hallmark show, which I can guess the plot 100%. Like I know what's gonna happen, so I don't ever like. I'll walk in, she's walking Hallmark. I'm like, oh, they hate each other, but they will eventually be together. You know, Mama lost the apple orchard or something, and he's back to help out.
Me and my wife will watch a movie.
We're all gonna get. Do we know? Are we sure that our wives don't watch this show?
Oh, I'm going to send her the link.
I know mine doesn't.
When this goes live, I'm going to send her the link. We'll watch a movie together that neither one of us have seen. And we'll be like 5 minutes into it, and she'll be asking me questions about the movie, like, oh, he's going to die, isn't he? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I'm trying to watch the movie and form my own thoughts and conclusions.
Yeah.
And you're just interrupting me.
That's hitting home.
You're gonna have to start leveling this thing out and interview a lady teacher for rants, because I feel like we're starting to get
It's getting a little one-sided.
yeah, we're starting to get one-sided now.
All right, we're here with Kaya Banks, a former Horn Lake Eagle, for a segment that we like to call Alumni Chats, where we basically catch up with people who have graduated and see what they've done post high school. So what did you do after you left Horn Lake?
So after I left Horn Lake, I went to Clark Atlanta University, got my Bachelor's of Science in biology, and then after that, I got my Master's of Medical Sciences at Agnes Scott College, and now I'm going to medical school in Georgia.
Awesome. So where in Georgia are you going to medical school?
It's in Swanee, Georgia, and the school is called Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine.
Okay. What are you looking forward to as far as the medical field? What would you like to zero in on? Typically people choose something in the medical field. What do you kind of have your sights set on?
Yeah, I would really like to become a pediatrician. I really love working with kids. I'm currently an after-school mentor at an elementary school, so I really want to help the kids in my community.
Okay, so have you? How did you get into the after school? How did you get to?
It was through a networking opportunity. So I originally started a girls mentorship group while I was in undergrad, and the person I was working with, she was like, I want you to work at this job so you can actually help students and get paid for doing it. So yeah, I just started, and now I'm at Wolf Creek Elementary as an after school mentor, and my kids are first and second graders.
Okay, and how long have you done this for?
It's been about 6 months now.
Okay, so you want to be a pediatrician.
Yep.
Do you have an area you would look forward to working in once you're done with school? Have you liked being in Georgia, or do you think you might end up back here in the Mid-South?
So I've loved Georgia, but I feel like I need to come home at some point to help out where I can. So we'll see, because I still need to figure out where I want to go for residency.
I got you. There's a really, really big network called the Memphis Children's Clinic. I'm sure you've heard of it
Yes.
before.
Yes.
And they hire a whole lot of doctors all the time, so you could certainly probably plug in there. What types of experiences have you had in the medical field so far? Have you done observations or been in the hospital kind of doing things
Yeah, so
ahead of going to medical school?
Yep. So I actually worked at a hospital, Piedmont Henry Hospital, and I worked as basically a CNA, but we're called a patient care tech. So I've helped mostly geriatric patients with their day-to-day care. So I fed them, cleaned them, took their blood pressure, blood sugar, all the 9 yards. And then I also volunteered at the Children's Hospital as well, taking care of the kids. And I volunteered at the cancer clinic as well with cancer patients.
I love it. What was your favorite thing about college for people who are getting ready to graduate and leave?
My favorite thing about college was probably the friends I made along the way. The friends that you make, like just struggling to study at 12 a.m. in the morning. They're sitting with you in the library. That was probably my most favorite part. I really wasn't going to like the events and everything because I was so in my studies, but the friends that I made, they were my favorite part, most definitely.
All right. If you could give some advice to students, what would that advice be?
Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't look at anyone else's path. Focus on your own. and just enjoy life along the way. College will be here soon. You'll start your career, you'll start your family. Just take your time and enjoy the ride along the way.
This week's feature vocabulary words are glaring, hardship, and hurdle. Glaring, extremely obvious or conspicuous. Hardship, severe suffering or deprivation. Hurdle, move or cause to move at a great speed, typically in an uncontrolled manner.
Horn Lake High is hosting a Poetry Out Loud contest on May 8th during 4th block. Deadline to sign up is April 25th.
Horn Lake Eagles, please consider signing up for our Poetry Out Loud. Poetry Out Loud is going to be May the 8th. You can submit an original poem written by you, or you can recite a famous poem written by someone else, and the deadline is April 25th.
Hello everyone, I'm Pat Brady, career coach here at Horn Lake High School. We have an opportunity for students who are interested in the healthcare field to do a 100-hour paid internship at Baptist Memorial Hospital in South Haven, Mississippi. If you are interested, please pick up an application from Ms. Brady's office, which is in the library here at Horn Lake High School. Applications can be picked up on April 22nd to be returned no later than April 29th. If you are interested in a paid 100-hour internship at Baptist Memorial Hospital, please come by my office to pick up the application and for more information. Thank you and have a great day.
That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.